Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Doggo333 and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 New Order as the West Siberian People's Republic. Now, last video, we managed to turn the war effort around with a little bit of restarting, a little bit of elbow grease, and a little bit of glory of communism and encirclements. We knocked out the Black League and we knocked out the Third Army. I was trying to remember what exactly they were called. And now we're going after the Thief territory and just kind of getting ready to get things kicked off again. I'm gonna go ahead and expand medical care for workers, and I will encourage agricultural mechanization. Avoiding reaching level 100 here. We're getting this, which I think will go ahead. It's going to reduce the agricultural strain, so we should be alright. And there we go. Up against Ugra. Here we go. Not really pushing, are they? It's alright, we'll get them to push. There's the Republic, that's not very fun. Let's go ahead and get the end of the beginning going. It's been a long road full of controversy, but at long last, the room has gone silent. There are no more arguments to be settled, nor any fights to be had. The 5-year plan has been completed. It is done. That was a quick 5 years. It would be a mistake to say that this process was easy. It would equally be a mistake to pretend as though they were not those nursing private grievances, but publicly are content. It is time to begin the work of implementing the plan and, at long last, decide on who should ultimately lead our union. This is going to be where the decision ends up being made for leader. We'll get these guys up and going. Finland legalizing the socialists, interesting. We'll do winter expert for this guy. We'll get these units added to the army. There we go. We got the German simp. Germanic stood inside his office with 2 aides behind him. He checked his wrist for the time as he waited for his tortoise-paced colleague to arrive. 5 minutes. Where could he possibly be? Just as Germanic mumbled those words, he heard the sounds of a door opening. An associate Khrushchev walked through the door. The 2 men smiled at each other before removing the hats and stepping closer. Khrushchev spoke with unusual calm that possessed neither anger nor defeat. I'll admit, I had my doubts, and I still do. What has been agreed upon is what's best for the party nation. At this point, only time will tell its success or failure. After all, there are bigger obstacles ahead of us. I couldn't have put it better, comrade. A tiny smirk appeared on Kaganovic's face. It's time for the traitors around us to pay, all in due time, of course. May Stalin's vision bring prosperity to the entirety of Western Siberia, and one day all of Russia. The smirk had turned into a grin as Kaganovic's shouting took on a rare jovial tone. Walking close to each other, the 2 men shook hands firmly before pulling into a quick embrace. Afterwards, one of the aides in the room handed both men a glass of vodka to celebrate their unity. Having the back of both minds, they thought about how they might best the other and take control when all was said and done. That was for the future, though. Now was for celebration and unity. To the future goes the spoils. We got a lot of political power now. We will go ahead. We're going to find chaos-wise. If I can find the event. Oh, we got this first. do the research facilities. We'll preserve the revolutionary, or re-preserve him, rather. And then we'll hang on for now. There goes Kemerovo. Not a big shock there. Our ag is developing at quite a nice pace. And we gotta finish up the Smuta in order to get our next tree. Which is okay with me, you know? We will continue on. We've maxed out on supplies. I think we'll rally recruits. We don't need the manpower now, but we'll eventually need it. Let's come to the war effort. Get some speed going. Get this going. Ooh. Autosave crash. Or not autosave crash, autosave lag. It's more accurate. Onward we go into Ugra. The deeper the bush, the quicker we can get this done. Rush to Vorkuta. Whoever makes it there first gets their first pick on Communist Wives. There we go. As our men sweep over the Arctic plains, the infamously dreadful Vorkuta gulags have come under our administration. The dark complex of watchtowers, gloomy barracks, and labor camps strike a trembling fear in these icy wastes. The unbelievable torture of this natural prison serves as a reminder of the wickedness of man. The enemy's men lay scattered across the courtyard, buried in debris and torn to pieces by machine gun fire, with blood freshly painted on dark brick walls. The smell of gunpowder was thick, and the silence after the battle was deafening. We were in a place of immense suffering, and while many of our men broke down doors to scurry in and rummage for loot, others lowered their weapons to gaze at the daunting sight that dwarfed them. With the gulags largely preserved from the war, however, this does pose a question. Are we to close the site down forever and let it remain a relic of our barbarous past, or must we plunge our hands into the dirty realities of war, so that Russia may live on? Well, sometimes great men do awful things. World War II assault weapons, and then front line, Zlatost, offensive line into Zlatost. Get that done. I guess we ought to do this to Vorkuta as well. That's alright. Well, let's head over and get ready for Zlatost. We'll go ahead and get this finished up. If I'm not mistaken, I think they only have 3 divisions. Yeah. We think we know what this contender is. It is us. True. Despite everything, it's still you. Got a lot of stuff going on. And then that's a communist in Manila. Look at that. Beautiful. America has volunteers sent to both these guys. That's interesting. I didn't realize they could do that. America's like, I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top. Ooh, the channel crisis. I have never seen this play out, actually. Interesting. The music sounds like the super event for Tabaritsky, so that throws me on edge a little bit. The Reich readies its lash. Well, there goes Dick Nixon. We'll see if these guys can attack out, lower their supplies in Latos, let them go into us. We'll encircle these guys and get them out that way. Improve our radar research, because why not? Let's get recon companies going. And unsurprising, reunifiers, unsurprising. Not quite sure what that means, but that does not seem good. I'll be honest. Ooh. Well, goodbye to those guys. How are we doing economically? Our credit rating's coming along. We got a bit of a surplus developing. There we go. Yeah. It's all coming along, I think. Yep. Here we go. Channel crisis begins. We get the offensive line back in. There goes Vyatka. They were doing well at the start, even against the Komi Soviet. But they're not doing so well anymore. There we go. If nothing else, brute force will help prevail. There we go. Up. Would you look at that? The Philippines is infighting. Well, so much for the People's Revolution. Possibly so much for any revolution, I'll be honest. Germans retreat from the Channel. Would you look at that? Free Britain is prevailing. There goes Jack. attack into there. That way, we can stop you from reinforcing. Oh, guys, it got on me. Welcome back, comrade. There we go. Go ahead. And so we wait. We file the last remaining pieces of paperwork and look out upon our country. It is clear, with even a passing glance, that there's much to be proud of. Both Gondvik and Khrushchev have worked hard to unite the people and better their condition. All that remains is to march forward. Once West Siberia has been unified, we could begin discussing new questions, solving new problems, and determining how to bring our country into a new era. So we gotta wait for that to be disabled. Which is fair. Go ahead and do another one of these. I'm liking that a lot. This as well. And our strength is already high, so we will refrain from doing anything more for a bit. Go ahead and occupy Zlatost. Lazar gazed out the frozen window. He looked to the horizon, to the new factories, below, bellowing endless smoke. Below, a steady stream of workers scrambled about their task. He remembered an anthill he once saw in his youth. Ordered, perfect, not a thing out of place. Damn near invincible, too. Brother? Why did I just see a train full of workers depart? Lazar didn't flinch. His eyes darted to the opposite end of the courtyard. A massive plaque had been hung there, depicting the history of socialism. Damn it, Lazar! It's Sunday. Factory clothes should be at a minimum. Tyumen Ironworks fell short yesterday. They're on double time now. Don't you have Kalashnikov's cremation to attend? Yes. Goodbye, brother. He left by the courtyard, passing underneath a plaque. He stopped to observe it. The artwork was beautiful. Pictures of Marx, Lenin, Stalin, Lazar. We are a noble cause, he tried to reassure himself. It will all be worth it. Mikhail walked on, passing by throngs of laborers through the heavy snowfall to the train yard. From his office, Gondvik looked back. And so we wait. We can do some of these at last before we go. We'll get some external investments real quick. And then we are in control of all major cities in Western Siberia. The people join us as socialism spreads far and wide. Soon, we shall reunite Russia under our red banner, with bread and roses for all. Which sparse information comes in from what was once the Soviet Union, confirmed that the region of West Siberia has been united for the first time in a decade by the same polity that once controlled it. The remnants of West Siberian People's Republic have consolidated control over the area from their base in Tyumen, and now stand poised to make a play for the rest of Russia. General Secretary Lazar Kaganovich, an avid supporter of the obscure Soviet official Joseph Stalin, believes that large-scale centralization of industry and political power is the only way to avoid repeating the mistakes of the old Soviet Union. Whether Stalin's model is able to meet the challenges of the resurrecting Soviet Union has yet to be seen. The old guard returns to relevance. Let's take a quick look at the focus tree. We got some options here. So we gotta do this before we do any of the industrial stuff. That probably makes sense, honestly. Interesting, interesting. Well, I think we will go ahead and get this going next time, because I'm going to go and leave it there. But thank you so much for watching, my friends. If you like this video, like. If not, feel free to dislike. If you want to see more of this content in the future, hit the sub button for uploads weekdays as well as occasionally Saturdays. Check out the Leave any comments down in the comment section below. I read all of them that I get, and I appreciate any if you ban that for me. Check out my various links down in the box below. I think you all know what the deal by now. Sub button, notification bell. Yeah. Thanks for watching, game. My name has been Mr. Dogboat33, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.